everybody. So it's time for dinner. It's warm out. So I'm in the kitchen doing the bare minimum. I've got some shish kebabs out on the grill. You already know how to make those, so I didn't reinvent the wheel and show you how to do them again. But what I'm doing is I'm making my own pasta. Now we're all talking about the coronavirus coming back and how it's hard to find easy to cook things like boxed cakes and stuff, and that's why we're learning how to make them ourselves, and brownies and cookies. We'll keep going on those. We've got so many more recipes to go. But today what I'm talking about is side dishes that you can make. Instead of trying to find these, which aren't on the shelves anymore because everybody's getting ready for the virus, here's just a couple of examples of all the different ones that you could buy. Did you want to tape with me, hon? Because I've got it on the stand right now.
Nope.
So we're going to make our own version of this. So many different versions. Once we do like a little skeletal one here, we will then, I'll talk about all the different things you can do and how inventive you can be. But what I'm going to do today is really easy. I had made a beautiful angel hair pasta dish the other day. It was much like this. I did use some Alfredo. I used regular Alfredo, but today I'm going to use garlic. Bertolli, that's going to be your best friend. But later on, I want to show you how to make, even so you don't even have to rely on these. I want to show you how to make your own Alfredo sauce. But for that, I would like to have my daughter Sunny do the guest on that, because she does a great Alfredo sauce from scratch. So I'm going to have her show you how to do that. So for today, because she's not here, we're going to use a jar. So, we're going to do a nice angel hair pasta. And I've got on the boil right now, you probably can hear it going, you can hear the fan. I've got some broccoli florets that were frozen that I bought at the pop-up sale last time the fire department had the pop-up. And I've got them steaming so that they will be defrosted and cooked up, because they're going to be added into here. Now it's funny, when you see these, it says chicken flavor and broccoli. I guarantee you there's no broccoli pieces. It's just some sort of powder or something on there. When we're done, we will have total pieces in ours, and that makes it so much better. So you've probably lived on those for a while because it's easy, but once you've done a couple of different versions of this kind of thing, you're going to be like, oh, it's so much easier to make my own, and I'm controlling what's in it, and I'm controlling all the ingredients. I'm controlling the value of it, what my favorite flavors are, so you probably won't ever go back again. So here we go. What's going to be in mine? I have this from the other night. I have a full, huge bag of angel hair pasta that I'm just going to end up putting it in when we're done. So I'm going to, here we are over here cutting. I already started by peeling off everything off my onion. It started out looking like this. And I peeled everything off and I started cutting them in thick pieces like this, because Tim and I do like them thick. Make sure when you're cutting now, because this could roll, this could move, use your fingers like this and make yourself a shield, so that if you're cutting, you know, the only thing that's going to get, if it starts, the thing moves, the only thing it's going to touch right here, but it won't hurt your end of your fingers. So here we go. All right, so I'm just going to kind of make rings out of these. I'm going to make very quick pieces like this. We like a lot of texture in ours, so in this kind of one, I'm going to make them bigger, so they're all going to be about this big. I'm going to do another couple of them, and then I'm going to do, I don't know, I'd hate to start cutting each pepper, so I think I'm just going to pick a color. Either I think since it's out here already, we'll use the yellow. But I always buy the trio. But we have a whole bunch of them in the garden this year, because we're going to make homemade salsa together. So I'm kind of excited. And I learned something the other day. I've been picking all of my, even though I've been buying plants saying that they're red and yellow, I've been picking all of my peppers when they're green, because I wait and I wait and I wait, and they never change color. I guess apparently it takes a lot longer than the patience I have, and they're huge when they're on there, and they're pulling the plant over and everything. But I've been reading, they say just keep waiting, just keep waiting. They will eventually turn color. So this year I'm not going to pick them, even though I don't care how big they are and how they're pulling on my plant. I'm just not going to pick them till I see them change color, because it's going to drive. We really wanted to have all the different color ones, and I want them very specifically this year because we're going to make salsa. So we had discovered salsa last year. Oh my God, it's so much fun. Okay, so there's a good amount of onion. So one of two ways. You can either dig this out of here, or you can go, let me just get this sticker off of here. You know, you could just dig this out of here, but the easiest way is to just kind of go down in the middle, and you pull out the stuff that you don't need. I'm just going to put it on the side here because I forgot to bring my Rachel Ray garbage bowl with me. I usually have it on the side here to put all my garbage in. Just pull out what you don't need. Now the thing I did learn from her recently is if you don't like heat, like you've got peppers that are kind of hot and stuff, if you don't want the super heat, the way to keep the heat out is to always pull these spines out and make sure all the seeds come off. So these don't have any heat. These are sweet. I'm just telling you that if you have some that are heated. So here we go. And you could make this side dish with something that's heated and hot. I mean, you could do it with any kinds of, like I'm going to use broccoli and onions and garlic and this pepper. Normally I would go and do several peppers, but I'm not going to tonight. It's not going to be that big of a batch. What I'm doing is I had made way too much angel hair pasta. I cooked a little box thinking, oh, it's not that much. I got these really cool boxes. I'll have to show you. Hold on. They call them half length. They're from Walmart. I bought several of them and I thought, oh, it can't possibly be that much in there, so I cooked the whole box. Holy moly. So I've got a couple of little meals to make with the rest of this. We did a beautiful pasta thing the other night, and yep, certainly. And so today we're on a second night, because look at this is not even all of it, and look at that Ziploc bag is full. That's the gallon bag. So here we go. We're going to cut up a little bit more of this. So the bags, back to the flavor bags we're trying to not replicate, but replace by making ours own homemade. These had, sometimes they're angel hair pasta, sometimes they're, well, they're all different kinds of pasta, so I can't even possibly tell you how many. But they, you could, when you're cooking your pasta, you could cook it with chicken stock instead of water, or you can do half chicken stock, half water. But you could cook your pasta in chicken stock, and that will help give you chicken flavor. You could put dicey pieces of chicken in it when it's cooked up. I mean, you know, making these bags, we're basically doing this, but we're doing it with really good ingredients, not just the powder and pretend cheese and everything that they have in there. So I love doing this kind of thing. So I'm just on my last pepper here. I don't think I'm going to do the others, because I really think that with the broccoli it's going to be green. I think that's going to be nice right there. They're big, thick pieces. So I'm going to push this off to the side for a minute. So as I started to say, I'm going to use butter, because each one has some sort of, I guess I did that not quite far enough away. There you go. Darn it. Oh, this taping by myself. Each bag has a different flavor to it. So, sorry about that. I gotta put it back on here. And so, I just don't want to accidentally shut it off while I'm putting it on here.